You know that valley, as the topography is concerned, it is a very, there are some hard to reach areas. But our people, they are working day in and day out to reach the areas in order to diagnose and to treat all the patients after diagnosis.
I have focused mainly on active case finding. Our teams in the districts go into the community, look for cases there, and we look for people in the disadvantaged situations like slum dwellers, hard to reach populations, children living in Darul Uloom, children living in orphanages. We were able to do 100% HIV testing of all TB patients. At the same time, we focused on universal drug testing for all patients who are coming to us. Another effort was in the direction of contact tracing.
We had a guideline that we have to screen all our cured TB patients or patients who have completed their treatment for every 6 months for a period of 2 years after they complete the treatment. So we innovated and we went 2 years back. So we called them and we started screening them after every 6 months. We started screening their family members also. So to our utmost surprise, we detected some of the families, the entire families, they were sputum positive, put them on treatment, and the further spread was decreased.
The Government of India is providing money to patients who are suffering from tuberculosis. So I ensured that our patients are able to get this. Since last year we are seeing this COVID pandemic, and so it was very difficult for our teams to work in these challenging times, going to patients, taking their sputum examination.
So during the entire period of treatment, the health worker develops such a good rapport with the patients that any problem that they encounter, whether it is related to tuberculosis or not, they will contact these persons as the first point of interaction.
Our diagnostics has gone up by, let's say, around we had 28,000 diagnostic cases being done at that point in time in 2015, which has gone up to 68,000 presumptive TB testing in 2020.
We overcame all our difficulties as a team. If we ensure that the patients are taking the drugs, that means we are ensuring that they're going to get cured. We don't let our patients default, and our defaulter retrieval is very good.
पेशेंट का ट्रीटमेंट स्टार्ट होने से लेकर पेशेंट का ट्रीटमेंट कंप्लीट होने तक हम पेशेंट के साथ रहते हैं. उसके बाद जो हमारे वहाँ पर जो आशाज़ हैं, जो वहाँ पर हमारे बेसिक वर्कर्स हैं, उनको टाइम पे टाइम हमारे ट्रीटमेंट सुपरवाइज़र जो हैं, हम उनकी ट्रेनिंग देते हैं, उनके डॉट्स के बारे में उनको बताते हैं.
Main learning from this TB Free Budgam was that it is something which is doable. It's not something that cannot be done. And so there was a paradigm shift from talking about tuberculosis control to tuberculosis elimination.
ना जान पाना समझ के क्या गो बस थोड़ा थक से थे खून पात करूँ मैं टेस्ट ताइदरा में थोड़ा डार्ट्स पात क्यों मैं शेयर रहता हूँ कोर्स शेयर को मैं बे टेस्ट तो वेस्ट ही.
My vision was to make around 1 per 1 million cases a zero catastrophic expenditure. That is my greatest vision for a TB-free state. We didn't have much to plan for a TB elimination in Kerala because we had a guidance document right from 2017 itself.
The first program we have conducted was during 2017. During the period, we have conducted a detailed survey by going to the doorstep of every household in our wards of the municipality. In Ward Sabha, we have given the information about the survey, and people were aware of the survey. Kerala is literate and they are very informative, and it was easy to the municipality to conduct the aware program and the treatment. The TB unit workers motivated me also to implement the program.
For preventing a communicable disease and airborne infection disease, we have to prevent it by cough hygiene itself. A cough etiquette is necessary, and so with the help of the education department, we in turn introduced the handkerchief. We called it the handkerchief revolution. We imprinted in the minds of the younger generation the need for using a handkerchief while coughing and sneezing. That in turn was in October 1st, 2019, just before Gandhi Jayanti, and almost all the schools took a pledge that they will strictly use handkerchief while coughing and sneezing. I have a district TB elimination board where under the chairmanship of the collector, where all the line departments are there. So if I have any hurdle or any dilemma or anything, I just had to bring it before them. and they will solve it. From the day I joined till today, the awareness about TB has increased among the general public, and that has brought early diagnosis more easy because anyone with presumptive TB symptoms are rightly coming for a testing.
ഞാൻ അവിടെ ചെന്നപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിൽ ഭയങ്കര ഭയമായിരുന്നു. അവിടെ ചെന്ന് അവിടെ കൗൺസിലിംഗ് നടത്തി അവർ പറഞ്ഞു ഇത് അതൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് മാറ്റിയെടുക്കാം, എല്ലാവരും കൂടിയുള്ള ഒരു ആങ്ങൾ ആശാവർക്കറും എല്ലാവരും കൂടി എനിക്ക് ഇതിൻ്റെ ഇതൊക്കെ പ്രചോദനം തന്നു. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ വീട്ടുകാരെ മറ്റാരും വിചാരിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് അവർ പറയണത് അനുസരിക്കുക എനിക്ക് മാറുമെന്നുള്ളത് എൻ്റെ മനസ്സിൽ ഒരു ഉറപ്പ് വന്നു. അങ്ങനെ പിന്നെ ഞാൻ അവർ പറയണതനുസരിച്ചാണ് ഞാൻ ഇപ്പോൾ നീങ്ങിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. മരുന്നും എല്ലാവരും കഴിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. മരുന്ന് വരെ മുടക്കിയിട്ടില്ല. എന്നാലും എനിക്ക് നല്ലൊരു ആശ്വാസമാണ്.
തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും ഇപ്പോൾ ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട് പഞ്ചായത്ത് ഇപ്പോൾ മാൽ ന്യൂട്രീഷൻ പരിഹരിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി ആവശ്യമായ പ്രോജക്റ്റ് ഇംപ്ലിമെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, നടപ്പിലാക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഗ്രാമപഞ്ചായത്തും ഇവർക്ക് ആവശ്യമായ ഒരു ചെറിയ റെനുമറേഷൻ കൊടുക്കാനുള്ള പ്രോജക്റ്റൊക്കെ വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പോൾ സ്പ്യൂട്ടം കളക്ട് ചെയ്ത് DMCയിലേക്ക് എത്തിക്കാനൊക്കെയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്.
TB in Puducherry, like any other place, it's a real problematic one. In 2006, in Pondicherry, there was 135 TB cases per lakh. Now it has come down to around 98, 97. Basically, I can say three things. One is team formation. Second, dissemination of the knowledge about TB management and the importance of following the standard guidelines. And third, bringing all health sector under single TB control program umbrella. Here in Pondicherry, every 1.5 kilometer we are having one primary health center, and each primary health center is having 2-3 sub-centers. So getting the TB drugs is not an issue at all. We have made the availability of drugs in all PSCs and sub-centers. We know the importance of a pharmacist, those who are selling the TB drugs. Private chemist, either you report or you don't sell the drugs.
We have informed all our members to keep a close watch on their patient customers. If anybody comes to buy anti-TB drugs, we are getting their details and forward to our officer.
Need-based approach to the patient. Not every person is equal. So we should find out the needs of the patient during the counseling, initial counseling, and also the initial counseling must be done along with the family members. Their support is more crucial. The second one is early DBT for nutritional support of the patient. Majority of the patient is very poor. The third one is earlier contact tracing and earlier conversion by decreasing the spreading of the disease to others.
We'll go to his house as a friend and not as a supervisor. And we will inform him first that we won't disclose the disease that you are having to anyone else unless if you are irregular.
By changing the attitude of our health system itself, we can do a lot.
The faculty, the postgraduate students, the tutors pitched in to attend to the duties and responsibilities which include going to the field. The medical colleges work together as a team.
The main fulcrum for the Medical College Association with the state TB program as well as at the national level is the robust and functional core committee in each of the medical colleges in the state. Most of the medical colleges have made it compulsory for the interns to have a compulsory elective posting for about 2 weeks in the Department of Pulmonary Medicine to have an hands-on vision about the program. Our focus is to have an active case detection in some of the key populations like diabetics, HIV, AIDS population, and people who are attending the dialysis as well as the antenatal clinics.
மாத்திரை சாப்பிட்றது முன்னாடி ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்பட்டேன். நான் இரும்பிக்கினேன். ரொம்ப ஒரு மாதமாகவே நடக்க முடியாமல் கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாக தான் இருந்தது. அதுக்கப்புறம் மாத்திரை சாப்பிட்டு என் வேலையெல்லாம் நானே பார்த்துக்கினேன். நான் என் வேலையெல்லாம் நானே தான் செஞ்சுக்கினேன்.
The TB is a major public health issue, and administration has taken a firm decision to eliminate TB by the year 2022. The year 2015, we had about 40 cases of tuberculosis, and these are all have been diagnosed and put into active treatment and completed their treatment and cured. We have gone for active case finding of tuberculosis for the last 3 years. Apart from that is passive case finding. that any chest symptomatic diseases that is coming to our institutions referred to for the sputum examination and for confirmation of this TB case.
The most important part of the program is the early diagnosis of the case. We have CBNAT in Kavaratti and TrueNAT in all other islands. With this, we are able to detect and confirm the cases at the earliest. And we are able to conduct our active case outcome finding survey very successfully. Now we are planning for conducting the ACF quarterly. Even the STS and STLs, they are able to meet and contact them very frequently. For each diagnostic cases, we are providing airborne infection control kit and we are training them how to use it properly. We are able to involve along with the political and community religious leaders also in all the TB awareness programs. In schools also, we are conducting sensitization classes regularly. If you are able to continue the activities in the present space, I am sure that we will be able to eliminate the TB from Lakshadweep by 2022.
ഞാൻ ക്ഷയരോഗത്തെ അതിജീവിച്ച വ്യക്തിയാണ്. എനിക്ക് 2015 ക്ഷയരോഗം ഉണ്ടായത്. 6 മാസം തുടർച്ചയായിട്ട് ട്രീറ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് എടുത്താൽ മാറാവുന്ന ഒരു രോഗമാണ് ക്ഷയരോഗം.
हौसला नया भर लिया है, फैसला ये कर लिया है, टीबी से सबको बचाएंगे, खुद से ये वादा कर लिया है। इंडिया जब जोर लगाएगा